The Second Barbary War, fought in 1815, was a conflict between the United States and the North African states of Algiers, Tunis, and Tripoli, driven by the need to protect American merchant vessels and citizens from piracy in the Mediterranean. The war demonstrated the growing naval prowess of the United States and marked an important chapter in its foreign relations. This article explores the causes, key events, and consequences of the Second Barbary War. Background: the Barbary States and piracy. During the early 19th century, the Barbary States, Algiers, Tunis, and Tripoli, enjoyed a dominant position in the Mediterranean as they engaged in piracy and demanded tribute from European and American ships passing through their waters. These acts of piracy, which included capturing ships and enslaving crew members, posed a significant threat to American commerce and national interests. American response and causal factors. In response to continued acts of piracy against American ships, the United States sought diplomatic solutions with the Barbary States to secure the safety of its vessels. However, negotiations proved ineffective, leading the U.S. to resort to military force. Causal factors for the war included the desire to protect American maritime trade, assert American power in the Mediterranean, and defend the principles of free navigation. Declaration of war and naval engagements. The conflict began with the United States declaring war on the Barbary States. The U.S. Navy, led by Commodore Stephen Decatur, conducted a series of successful naval engagements against the Barbary pirates. In particular, the American forces achieved notable victories in battles against Algiers and Tripoli, crippling their naval capabilities and reducing their piracy activities. Capture of Derna and conclusion of the war. One of the pivotal moments of the war was the American capture of the city of Derna in present-day Libya. American forces, aided by local allies, launched a land assault on Derna and successfully seized control, striking a blow against the Barbary States. The capture of Derna led to negotiations, resulting in treaties that secured the release of American prisoners and ended the war. Consequences and impact. The Second Barbary War had significant consequences for the United States and the Barbary States. For the United States, the war showcased its growing naval power and ability to protect its maritime interests. It also solidified American dominance in the Mediterranean and strengthened its reputation among European powers. The defeat of the Barbary States diminished their piracy activities and bolstered the safety of American ships. Legacy and implications. The Second Barbary War represented a significant milestone in American foreign policy. They reinforced the principle of freedom of navigation and non-payment of tribute to foreign powers, setting a precedent for future U.S. interactions with nations engaging in piracy. The war also marked a shift in American attitudes toward the Barbary States, with increased diplomatic and military engagement aimed at ensuring regional stability and protecting American interests. Conclusion. The Second Barbary War of 1815 was a crucial chapter in the United States' history of naval expansion and asserting its power in the Mediterranean. By confronting the Barbary States' piracy activities, the United States protected its maritime trade and demonstrated its growing strength as a naval power. The war left a lasting impact on American foreign policy and set the stage for further assertiveness in safeguarding its national interests on the global stage.